You're listening to Frank Talk with Frank Sheftel and co-host Kim Yarbrough, right here on LA Talk Radio.
Well, here we are. We did it. Can you believe it? Oh my gosh. Everybody,
nuts.
I can't say that we have a view of the riverside today because
That's okay.
That's okay because we have a better view.
We have a better view. This is so exciting.
This is very exciting. This is our very special show. We want to thank everybody for tuning in. I know that there's people watching all over because I've been told this. So welcome to Frank Talk with my host, Kim Yarbrough.
Welcome to our studio.
And you see our guest sitting here already. One of our guests. We've got a very special show, but she is the one that is going to make this show happen.
Absolutely.
Ms. Gloria Allred, welcome.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you, Frank. Thank you, Kim.
It's great to have you
And
here.
hi, everybody.
Yeah, it's great to have you here. You've been on the show a few times. We've always had you over the phone, and it's great to have you in studio. The last time you were here, you were on your way to officiate at your first wedding. Because you had just gotten your officiant's, I don't know what that is, a license or something that you can get, and you did your first wedding, which happened to be a gay wedding, which was fabulous. And then a friend of mine was getting married, and he's an older gentleman. It's his first marriage, and
wow, the slams continue.
Now it's going to start.
I got one finger up. I'm counting.
But I was just inspired by that, and then I remembered that, oh my gosh, Gloria is an officiant. Let's see if she would come in and do this wedding, and you so kindly and generously offered to do that. We can't thank you enough.
Well, thank you very much for inviting me. Thank you. Thank you so much.
So how was the experience being an officiant? I mean, how is that different?
How was it the first time?
Well, after 30 years of doing divorces, it was a pleasure to finally marry someone.
Oh, yeah, you're used to that.
great.
So
Yeah, I don't do them anymore, but it really is. It's a beautiful thing to celebrate love.
it is. It
And
truly
that's
is.
what I think of it as, celebrating love and hopefully a lifetime of friendship.
Oh yeah. Well, their story is great. They met many years ago, over 25 years ago, and then they drifted apart, and only recently, in the last 6 months, reacquainted. Love sparked again, which is fabulous. And 60-something bachelor is suddenly no longer a bachelor. So we have to celebrate that, honestly.
So that means
truly.
if love sparked again, it never really went away.
That's right. So I think it's special. It's worth waiting for. If it's worth waiting for, isn't that the thing where you have something special, set it free, and if it comes back, it was meant to be?
If not, hunt it down and kill it. Yeah.
That's right. Well, we have a lot to do in this jam-packed show, so let's get started. We're going to bring in, first of all, the bride. And do a quick little meet her, and then the groom, and then we'll get this wedding started. So, Sunny Gutierrez, come in, please.
Come in,
welcome,
beautiful Sunny.
Hi, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Are you excited?
I'm very excited.
Is he like you remembered him?
One.
Yes and yes. He's wonderful. I'm blessed.
Oh.
So how did it happen? I mean, the proposal and everything like that. Just give us all the details.
Well, I was in Memphis.
Memphis, my hometown. Okay,
Beautiful
great.
place. And I was with my son, and a friend of ours that had originally introduced us 25 years ago, I call her Cupid, her name is Tracy, and she called me and she wanted me to call Steve. And she was telling me that Stephen was asking for me and how I was doing. And I said, well, I'm not going to call him. You have him call me. And he called me. We started talking. And I moved out to Rancho Cordova with a friend from high school. I've known her forever. And Stephen came up to Northern California. And the rest is history.
The rest is history. So did you always call her Cupid, or just since she
No.
put you guys back together?
Yeah, just since she put us
Wow.
together.
That's great.
Her
That's
name
great.
is Tracy.
Okay, Tracy. Well, thank you.
Yes.
Yes, and we know you're watching out there,
Yeah.
so you're here.
Yes,
Thank you,
Everybody
Cupid.
is.
She is.
Well, he's been waiting all this time. He's a few minutes away from losing his bachelorhood.
Stop.
Let's bring him on. The groom. Let's hear it for the groom, Stephen Mislove. Come on down.
Yeah.
Sit here. Have a seat.
one more wisecrack about my age, Frank, and I'm coming over to the table after.
See?
Okay, then I can't
knew
say how
it.
well you look.
You
and
had it
yes.
coming.
You saved it.
I'm older than he is, so
Uh-oh.
so watch yourself.
Oh. Well,
more
this
age jokes today,
we are
Frank.
no. We all look fabulous. Are you kidding? We're in the prime of our life. You're starting something, a whole new chapter, which is fabulous.
That's
you
the way
know.
I look at it, too.
So,
Yeah.
Do you? Well, I've known you a long, long time. Long time. So it's been one of those things that it's like, wow. When you told me, I thought you were joking. I mean, I'm sure. How many people? Let's say by applause. How many people thought he was joking when he said he was getting married?
When he asked me, when he proposed to me, I thought he was joking.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
like, he's never going to get married.
So it's this.
Like, Joe carried us away.
Yeah. Well, I couldn't. Once you told me that, then it became. I just wanted to be a part of that. I just thought it was so special, and I love you like you're my brother. And when your other brother came, it was like, what are you doing here? Wait a second, hold on. But you know how I feel about you, and I'm thrilled that you chose to do your special day on our show.
Well, we were thrilled to do it. It was great. You took you about 2 beats to come up with the idea. Brilliant promoter you are. And we love the idea.
And Frank has just gone to the ends of the earth putting this thing together. And
Well, and and thank you for that lead in. I have to.
It's true.
I have to thank our sponsors because truly, we
Yeah.
come to you every week. Frank Talk has been around. This is new for us to all of you out there that have been listening to me for years that have only seen the picture. Now you see the real thing and you're like, wait a minute, that's an old picture he's
and
got
you never
online.
pictured him in a top hat,
I
did
know.
you?
Well, thank you. It's very dapper. But, so now you see us, and I have to thank all the sponsors that make that happen. First of all, I have to thank Barbara Lazaroff and Spagos.
Oh, yes.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
beautiful.
You guys are going to get a little taste of Spagos at the reception. So we really can't thank her enough. Maggie's Pastry, you passed by that beautiful cake out there. Maggie's Pastry, thank you for that wonderful,
Thank you,
beautiful
Maggie.
cake. Jackson's Limousine, Mr. Jackson, thank you for bringing our officiant here today. She arrived safe and sound and actually on time. So I'm telling you, Jackson Limousine, that's the place to go. We
Jackson
appreciate that.
Limousine, we love it.
The El Portal Theater, thank you so much for allowing them to celebrate their honeymoon in the balcony of the El Portal Theater. That's a surprise I was going to tell you about.
Great.
But the El Portal
balcony?
But the El Portal.
Can we get a front row seat?
Hey, I took what I could. Peggy and Jay, thank you so much. We really appreciate it. And, of course, the Thalians, thalians.org. Go check out their website. Great things that they do. Mental health and from geriatrics to pediatrics. So I didn't look at you when I said geriatrics. So we want to thank them as well. And, of course, the Candy Factory. We've got some wonderful wedding favors out there, courtesy of the Candy Factory. Gloria, the other Gloria, did a wonderful job as well. So thank you so much. So, again, our sponsors, so much for making this happen. We appreciate that.
Absolutely.
We do appreciate it.
There's a brief before we get started. There's a friend of yours. Yes, yeah, a friend of yours.
This is your life moment?
Yeah.
I thought this might happen.
Yeah,
Did
you knew
you?
it would. You know your buddy. Oh my God.
Your buddy Fred Willard, who's a friend of all of ours, I ran into him, and he wanted to send you a very special greeting because he found out that you were getting married. So if you go ahead and you hold on a second, not yet.
Hold
but
on, I'm
when,
so old I have to put my glasses on. So, all right.
when you're ready.
Fred.
That's Fred.
Okay, hold on. Yes, for the yes, you see that.
Steve, congratulations. All
There
I can
we
say
go.
is the gay community is suffering a great loss today. But
Fred.
stay in touch. I tried to pick out something. You weren't registered
We're
anyplace.
we're playing that for the
God
rest
love
of the
you.
world to
It's
see as
so
well.
good to hear
So
the good
I will
news.
send that to you. Yeah, he thought I was joking too, But we aren't. It's not a joke. It's happening, and we're very excited. And I think we are ready to make this thing happen. There's no turning back now.
I could not sleep last night. I
yeah.
was so excited.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Couldn't sleep.
Yeah. Well, That's what it is. So while we get ready, we will have some music played by the wonderful and the fabulous Kim Yarbrough. She is, of course, a concert violinist and a fabulous musician as well as a vocalist and actress. She does it all. She's wonderful. So while she plays, we will get into position. Giving away Sonny will be
Bill?
Bill Minkin and... I don't know. Bill will get ready to join us, and Bill Minkin, come on up, and all right, let's get this going. Are you ready? On the count of 3, 1, 2, 3. I hear it. There we go. All right, let's see.
Very beautiful. Thank you, Kim.
I think that they should facing me a little bit? Okay, there you go. Okay, good. And everyone else can be seated except for the bride, the groom, and the wedding party. And first of all, we'd like to begin by welcoming everyone who's traveled from far and near to be here with us today. Love is a miraculous gift, and a wedding is a celebration of that gift. We've come here today to celebrate this gift of love and to add our best wishes and blessings to the words that shall unite Stephen and Sonny, otherwise known as Susan, in the bonds of marriage. What you promise to each other today must be renewed again tomorrow and every day that follows. At the end of this ceremony, legally, you will be married. Still, you must decide each and every day to commit yourselves to one another. Make such a decision and keep on making it. For the most important thing in life is to love and be loved. Today you're taking into your care and trust the happiness of the one person in this world whom you love with all of your heart. And you're giving yourself, your life and your love into the hands of the one who loves you with all their heart. Always remember this: to the whole world, you are but one person. But to one person, you are the whole world. However, true love goes far beyond the feelings of excitement and romance. It is caring more about the well-being and happiness of your marriage partner than your own needs and your own desires. And true love does not consist of gazing at each other, but in looking outward together in the same direction. You see, love makes burdens lighter because you divide them. Love makes joys more intense because you share them. Love makes you stronger so you can become involved with life in ways that you dare not risk alone. True love says that the two of you are just better together than when you are apart. When you enter into marriage, you enter into life's most important relationship. It is a gift given to bring comfort when there is sorrow, peace when there is unrest, laughter when there is happiness, and love when it is shared. But a successful marriage is not something that just happens. It takes work, it takes understanding, and it takes time. Most importantly, it takes a commitment from both of you. A commitment to do whatever it takes to make your relationship thrive, and not just simply survive. A good marriage must be nurtured. Listen to these words of wisdom on how to create a successful marriage from a little book entitled The Art of Marriage. The little things are the big things. It is never being too old to hold hands. It is remembering to say, I love you, at least once a day. It is never going to sleep angry. It is at no time taking the other for granted. The courtship should continue through all the years. It is having a mutual sense of values and common objectives. It is facing the world together. It is forming a circle of love that gathers in the whole family. It is doing things for each other, not in the attitude of a duty of sacrifice, but in the spirit of joy. It is speaking words of appreciation and demonstrating gratitude in thoughtful ways. It is not looking for perfection in each other. It is cultivating flexibility, patience, understanding, and a sense of humor. It is having the capacity to forgive and forget. It is giving each other an atmosphere in which each can grow. It is finding room for the things of the spirit. It is the common search for the good and the beautiful. It is the establishing of a relationship in which the independence is equal, the dependence is mutual, and the obligation is reciprocal. And finally, it is not only marrying the right partner, it is being the right partner. Stephen and Sonny, you come here of your own free will, accompanied by your family's blessings, to be united forevermore.
Yes, I do.
Yes, I do.
Stephen, you have prepared something that you would like to say to Sonny, to your Susan.
Yes, I have, actually. Just okay. Just kidding. Room shot. Room shot. Very good.
For those who couldn't see, he just had a long scroll of blank paper that he just threw on the floor. Okay.
It's funny. Sonny,
Excuse me, put it back a little bit. Okay, go ahead.
words in wedding vows are simply too easy to speak. They are promises offered by one person to another for a life to be spent together, but they are just that, words. It's the actions, the deeds that issue forth during the time spent together, beyond those spoken words, that really mean something and have lasting value. Our actions and deeds that live up to the words spoken are promises realized throughout our future days and years together. These will reveal the true nature and depth of the selfless love we share. Sonny, you are the love I've been waiting for. These past weeks, I've felt like the long-distance runner in the starting line, waiting for the starter's signal to begin, eagerly waiting to get going, ready for the chance to demonstrate in tangible ways the love I have for you, to show you the full depth of my caring about you, my wanting to protect you, and my desire for you. And above all, to get started in building with you the most joyful, exciting, and wildly happy life together we can possibly have. I want to be the best husband, lover, and friend I can be to you. I give you my love, body, and soul. My heart is yours today and forever.
And Sonny, you have prepared something that you would like to say to
I did.
Stephen.
Dear Stephen, on this day I take you, Stephen, to be my partner for life. I promise, above all else, to live in truth with you and to communicate fully and fearlessly. I give you my hands and my heart as a sanctuary of warmth and peace, and pledge my love, devotion, faith, and honor as I join my life with yours. I love you forever. I give you this as my promise to you. Sonny.
Now we are ready for the big moment, the exchanging of the rings.
You do have a little.
The wedding ring is a circle that has no end and symbolizes the never-ending love that exists between the two of you. The ring is made from precious metals, purified by the heat of testing, and is a symbol of the purity of your love for one another. May these rings always reflect the light of your love throughout your life together. May I have the token of Stephen's love for Susan? Thank you. Stephen, you may place the ring on Sonny's finger, but first, repeat after me, please. I give you this ring.
I give you this ring.
Wear it with love and joy.
Wear it with love and joy.
As this ring has no end,
As this ring has no end,
neither shall my love for you.
neither shall my love for you.
You may post the ring on her finger. May I have the token of Sonny's love for Stephen, please? Thank you. Sonny, you may place the ring on Stephen's finger. And now, Sonny, please repeat after me. This ring I give you
This ring I give you
in token of my love and devotion,
in token of my love and devotion,
and with my heart,
and with my heart,
I pledge to you all that I am.
I pledge to you all that I am.
With this ring,
With this ring,
I marry you
I marry you
and join my life to yours.
and join my life to yours.
And now, for the wedding blessing. The blessing that I've chosen is an Apache blessing. Now you will feel no rain, for each of you will be a shelter for the other. Now you will feel no cold, for each of you will be warmth to the other. Now there will be no loneliness, for each of you will be a companion to the other. Now you are two persons, but there is only one life before you. May beauty surround you both in the journey ahead and throughout all the years. May happiness be your companion, and may your days together be good and long upon the earth. Do you, Stephen, take this woman, Sonny, to be your lawfully wedded wife, to have and to hold, in sickness and in health, in good times and in woe, for richer or poorer, keeping yourself unto her for as long as you both shall live? If so, answer, I do.
I do.
Do you, Sonny, take this man, Stephen, to be your lawfully wedded husband, to have and to hold, in sickness and in health, in good times and in woe, for richer or poorer, keeping yourself unto him for as long as you both shall live? If so, answer, I do.
I do.
If there is anyone present who may show just and lawful cause why this couple may not be lawfully wed, let them speak now or forever hold their peace.
Do you want to give out the phone number in case they
Thank you, Frank.
Okay, just checking.
That's to make sure that no one who is already married is getting married again. Stephen and Sonny, because you have committed yourselves to each other in marriage and demonstrated this by the exchanging of vows and giving the gifts of rings, and by the authority vested in me, by the state of California, I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may now seal your commitment with a kiss. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my privilege to present to you Mr. Stephen Mislove and Ms. Susan Mislove. Congratulations. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Thank you.
Ready?
This is my special dedication.
All right. Go.
When all of the world seems cold and you need a hand to hold, you can hold on to me. Always, I'll keep you warm. I'll always be true to you. I'll always believe in you. Forever in my soul, always I will be with you, and I never want you far away, and I love you each and every day. More and more till the end of time, and you know that I am yours always, always. When everything's going wrong and your back's against the wall, you know I'll be around always, right when you need me, when you don't know what to do. With all that you're going through, you can depend on me. Always, I'll be right beside you, and I never want you far away, and I love you each and every day. More and more till the end of time, and you know that I am yours always, always. Always, I am yours always.
Now. Beautiful. Well, congratulations, Mr. and Mrs. Mislove. Congratulations. Now, you have honeymoon plans?
Yeah, in two parts. Oh,
Yes.
Hello. In two parts.
Yes.
We're going to Joshua Tree,
Which is our mini moon.
which is the mini moon. And in the spring, we're going to Europe. Paris.
Oh,
Venice. Paris and Venice. in
Paris
the
and
spring.
Venice.
And how long are you staying there in Europe?
5 or 10 years. As long as we can. No, just a few weeks, a couple weeks, 2-3 weeks.
Beautiful,
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah.
So Joshua Tree is how soon? Like tonight?
Like
tonight.
about an hour and a half.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay, so you have all your plans set up and everything's, and you're going to be in Joshua Tree for how long?
Just
A few days.
yeah,
Do you know anybody in Joshua Tree?
not a soul.
That's great. That's
You
perfect.
bet.
That's right.
Yeah.
Absolutely
Shutting off the
perfect.
phones and
Yes.
enjoying the desert.
Well, congratulations,
Thank you.
Mr. and Mrs. Miss Love.
Yeah, sounds so funny. That was always my parents' name.
Yes, and you have become your parents.
Is this real?
Huh?
Is this alcohol?
It's not. It's real to liquid. It's not alcohol.
Good. All right.
I wanted to do a toast to you. We all have our glasses.
We
We
all have
ra-
to
all
clink it.
embrace your imaginary glasses. We'll do it out there later as well. Congratulations. It truly was worth waiting for. Absolutely. She's fabulous. He's fabulous. You guys make a whole. It's two halves coming together, but you were whole before then. But it's.
You guys.
I'm digging a hole for myself here, but I want to congratulate you. This is the beginning, and you've got some wonderful adventures ahead of you, and we thank you so much for choosing to get married on our show, and we thank,
Absolutely.
of course, Gloria Allred for coming out and putting you two together officially and legally, and to everybody else. So. Everybody, we raise our glass, l'chaim,
Thank you.
and congratulations, Mr. and
Congratulations.
Mrs. Stephen Mislove.
Thank you, Frank.
Thank you, guys.
You're a prince, pal.
Thank you so much.
Very exciting.
Shindani.
So they're actually individuals, but they have a new partnership in love.
Yes.
So, I'm not one to give advice because I've been married twice and and divorced twice. But having said that, I think it's been my observation that, for partnerships in love that are based in friendship and honesty and really good communication, those are the ones that last.
Absolutely.
And that's what makes it very special. Because, people can find sexual relationships with a lot of people. But when you have an intimate relationship that is based in true friendship and honesty and good communication and caring about each other, that's what is very special. And that's the honor that you bring to a marriage. So I wish that for you
Thank
for many years to come.
Thank you.
Truth is the truth.
It's true.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Would the best man care to make a little thing for his brother?
I'm sorry?
Would the best man?
Would
the
you
best
like to
man?
say anything?
Yes. Would you like to
Really, I'm
say anything?
translating.
Come. Step up.
Advice, I can't offer him any advice. This guy is, I'm just so happy. I'm so, it sounds corny, but my heart is very full. Because this person here completed him, as far as I'm concerned. And he's been waiting for her for a long time.
Yep.
And welcome to our family.
Thank you. Thank you, brother-in-law.
So when did you
Excellent.
two know that you wanted to marry each other? Because you knew each other for all of these years, and then you kind of were at a distance, and then somehow you came together again not long ago. So I'll ask you first, Susan. When was the first moment that you realized that you wanted to marry him?
I hadn't seen Steve in so long, and I think it was when he first came up to Northern California. I just felt excitement. I was so happy to see him. We clicked. We got along so well, and love was in the air. It just happened.
So you're saying the first time that you saw him
I
after
saw
not
him
having
again.
seen him for quite a while?
I haven't seen him in the 25 years I've known him. I think we've seen each other maybe 10 times.
Mhm. But before you saw him again recently, how long had it been?
It was in Tucson. It was about 4 or 5 years ago.
All right.
And I seen him one time
But then you knew as soon as you saw him.
when he came up the last time.
Last
in
time.
February.
And what about you, Stephen? Fess
I-
up here. When did you know?
I had an agenda.
You did.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, but aside from that, I'm asking you,
So
when
if-
did you decide that you wanted to be married to her?
Well, 25 years ago, but I couldn't do anything about it. So
Oh, you couldn't do anything about it 25 years ago because?
Because Sonny went in a different direction.
In other words, she married someone else.
Exactly.
Okay. Let's put it right there on the table. Okay.
She made a
Okay.
mistake.
So it sounds
All
like
right.
you felt his intent this time when he came up to Northern California.
Absolutely.
Aha.
We
I think
had
they call
been
that.
talking and texting when I was in Memphis,
Uh-huh.
and I was making my way back west. But I had ended up in Seattle for a few months, and then I decided to come to California, back
And-
to California.
How many months were you in Seattle?
3 months.
Okay. Was it just a pit stop, or you had planned
No, I
to
had
go to Seattle?
planned to live there for a while. I
Yeah.
was working, and I was living with a friend, and she had invited me to stay with her, and it just didn't feel right, and I wanted to come back to California. I had missed California. I'd been away for 7 years.
Well,
and
I'm
it's
so
just time
glad
to
you're
come back.
adaptable. You knew
Yeah,
it was
I
time for
I've been
plans
all
to
over the
change.
place. We're two gypsies.
I think Sonny was coming to me, but didn't want to come directly to me because she wanted to tip her hand. So
Well, maybe she didn't realize it, but on some kind of other subconscious level.
I didn't.
think
then.
so?
I didn't. Then.
I liked
You
her.
think it was meant to be?
Absolutely.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you like best about her, Stephen?
Oh, that's a good question. Mostly, she laughs at everything I say. And she's a great audience. And she's very funny. She's very funny.
Okay. So you like her sense of humor?
I love her sense of humor.
And what about you,
And I
Susan?
love his sense of humor. He's got a kind heart. He's a wonderful man. He's a good man. And that's who I wanted in my life, a good man. And I had it. He's a wonderful person.
Well, that's great. That's good.
It is. We all know
Wonderful.
Stephen, and we have seen him through the years, struggle with being single. I think that he was, searching.
Was that a
And-
struggle? Was it a struggle to be single?
Yeah, sure, it was a struggle.
That didn't sound
Was it the
Oh, no,
kind of
definitely
thing where
struggle.
you enjoyed it at first, and then after a while it
No, it
was
was
kind
kind
of
of-
like, this is not so much fun anymore?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you could say that. It's something I settled into, and it became like a comfortable pair of shoes, but not very fulfilling. And
Aha.
as Frank has pointed out several times today, I'm approaching my dotage. So
You're not really.
No, I'm not. But it would be nice to go through this part of life with somebody who I love.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, I
that's
think
beautiful.
we are in a place now in the world where when you get older, it's not aging. It's a whole there's a whole new life out there. It's incredible. There's people are starting new careers. People are just new relationships, all sorts of things. It's a different time and era than it was when our parents were younger, and it seemed like you had your life set out before you marry, you have kids, you have grandkids, you retire, and that's it. It's not that way anymore. We've got nuclear families. Where it's people come together and we create our family, and that's what we've done.
Yeah, people live 3 and 4 lives in one, not just 3 or 4 careers these days. And people want to get out and travel, and they want to do all the things that they didn't get a chance to do. It seemed like that was kind of taboo several decades ago. Even though there's nothing wrong with getting out and enjoying yourself, but I don't know. We seemed, especially in this country, to have sort of a mentality of, oh, well, I retire now, I look forward to dying.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's that about? So I'm so glad it's not that way anymore.
Yeah. And we've also you're tipping the scales the other direction, where it was recently announced that for the first time there are more single people than there are married people. That it's tipped. Before it was a coupling of marriage, it was more married people than single, and now it's the other direction. But you've reversed that,
We're going counter to
Yep.
the trend, yeah.
which is nice.
Yeah, it is.
Trailblazers in every way.
That's right. Yay.
I'll drink to that.
Can we bring the cake in? Let's bring this cake in. We're gonna bring the cake in. It's what do? You cut the cake. That's part of the wedding. Is it the bride?
I'm very excited to see this cake as it comes in because I haven't seen a cake with the bride and groom on it for a long time. I've seen a lot.
Yes.
I've seen a lot with 2 grooms on it, and
Yes.
I've seen quite a few cakes with 2 brides on it.
Here, let's put it down
And,
here.
because I fought for the right to have marriage equality in California for 6 years. And we finally won that right. And so now finally to see, once again,
Dr. Allred, I
a bride
have to.
and groom, it's refreshing.
I have to agree with you. I first saw it and I was startled that, it's a male and a female.
That's right.
It's great.
Yep.
Well, I mean,
You
it's
get
great
used
when
to-
2 people make a commitment.
Absolutely.
Regardless of their gender.
Absolutely.
They're making a commitment to each other. And that's really what marriage is about. It's
Yeah.
a commitment.
And this is actually your first wedding, your first straight wedding that you've done. I hate to say that, but it's your first straight wedding, correct?
I mean, as far as we know, they're heterosexual, but I haven't asked.
Ah, that's true. Uh-oh.
We're absolutely.
Because I wouldn't, that's private.
That's right.
So I don't ask for that information. But it's the first one with
With a male and a
what,
female,
well, with
a mixed
what
couple.
appears to be a male and appears to be a female. I mean, we never really know. So, well, they both said they have a sense of humor, so I guess I can
They
say
do
that.
have a great sense of humor. Do we have the skewer, the knife that we can cut the cake with? Stephen doesn't use his hands anymore.
Am I supposed to cut the cake?
Well, no, you both will do it.
Yes.
So beautiful.
Yes, and again, we want to thank Maggie's Pastry for the beautiful cake. We are not above sponsoring out weddings. We appreciate people that donate and make it happen, and we will thank you on the air. Again, thank you, Jackson Limousine, for the transportation today. And Spago's, the pizza, should be here any moment.
Oh my gosh, that's great. It is a beautiful cake.
Isn't that gorgeous? Absolutely gorgeous. And I have to tell you, there's a story behind the cake. There was actually going to be a big, beautiful, gorgeous 3-tiered cake, and it was fake. It was a fake cake, and I thought they rent the cakes out. Did you know that you rent it? This is the new trend.
That was
you
a
rent
foam core
you
cake?
rent. That was a foam core cake. That was this. I posted a picture of a cake. It was gorgeous cake,
My
but it
bubble
was a
was so
fake
burst.
cake. And then they give you a little. Like a sheet cake that you serve. So people see the gorgeous cake, and then you take it away and you
And then
serve
they-
them the
oh,
sheet
I
cake,
see.
so nobody
Okay.
knows, supposedly. So I went and picked up the cake, and they brought the fake cake, and then they brought this cake out. That was the cake that I'm supposed to serve. And I said, "You're kidding me, right? This is a gorgeous cake. Why would I take that fake cake? And this is gorgeous." So I took the fake cake back, and I
This is
kept
beautiful.
and we can eat this cake.
So you're sure this is real?
I'm hoping that's why we're going to cut it on camera here and
Okay,
make sure.
well, now
that it's
both
good.
of them have to cut at the same
They
time.
have to cut it at the same
Because this is a marriage of equals.
Yes,
I
it
only
is.
marry people who are equal to each other.
Absolutely.
100%.
So there's nobody who's subordinated in this marriage. And
That's right.
that's my other view of marriage, is when people treat each other as equals, then that kind of partnership is the one that has the best probability of success.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
But it's when one person thinks they can control the other or dominate the other or order the other one around, then that is a relationship that is doomed for failure.
Can I get a hallelujah?
Absolutely.
All right, hallelujah. Right.
I want to
Okay.
thank
They
all
gotta-
of
they
our
gotta cut the
virtual
cake?
guests out there for joining us. Now, I know a few people have been calling in. I'm assuming you wanted to call in and give best wishes. We've got a few minutes left. The number, obviously, you had it, but it's 818-570-5399. I'll try and relay those if you are calling. I didn't mean to ignore you because I saw them up here, but I just, with all the other stuff, we didn't have time to do it. But, of course, on behalf of Sunny and Susan, Mr. and Mrs. Mislove, Miss Allred, Ms. Yarbrough, and Mr. Shaftel, we want to thank you for joining us on this very
Thank
special
you
edition of
very
Frank Talk.
much.
And guys,
gonna
you got
cut the
that?
cake.
Let's cut the cake.
Here we go.
All right.
Oh, yes.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. All right.
Now all we need is some plates.
Yes, plates.
We got another cut to make.
Oh, I see. Up there. Okay.
Oh, that's a nice piece.
Hello, you called in. Hello, caller. Is anybody there?
We have callers too.
Oh, no, we don't have it. Nobody's there?
Another phantom caller?
Another phantom caller. Nope, didn't get it.
Okay.
All right.
Onto the cake.
Well, yeah.
Oh wait, hold on. Let's see. There's another one. Let's see. Maybe hopefully am I getting it right? Am I turning this on right? Let's try this one. Hello, caller. Are you on the air? No.
Like that? Oh, this is going to be all over the place.
No, I don't think so. Oh no, nope.
That's good. You did very well.
Very well
very
done.
good.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh, doesn't that look
Gorgeous.
good? Yay! Oh yes, don't smush it in the face. Yay!
No, we talked about that. We're
All
not
right.
gonna do
Well,
that.
Good.
Oh, so he's going to give her the first
Do I
bite.
feed it? How do I do this?
I don't
This is
know.
my
You
first
feed
time.
me and then I feed you.
On a fork or a finger?
Okay, and then here's another fork too.
Yes, on the fork would be good, and in the mouth.
All right, sweet.
And after they do it, I think the kids should get cake next.
The number is 818-570-5399, but I'm not sure we're getting the calls.
Yes.
Oh, I think we are. Let's try now. Let's see. Hold on. Let's see.
I don't
real
hear
quick here.
anyone. Hello, hello.
Let's see. Hello, caller. Are you there? No. Let's try this one. Hello. Are you there? Oh, it's on hold. That's not good.
Oh, is he? Oh, that's funny. My nephew.
So,
Philadelphia.
Oh no, we're not able to get that
no
call.
callers. Oh,
But Richard was trying to call in and wanted to say thank you and wish you the best. He says
Hello, Rich.
hi.
And Susan and Peter are out there
here's another one. You want-
watching.
And they're all out there.
All right, I'm going to take the liberty because I see some hungry kids over there.
Ah, yes.
And when kids are hungry, they
Well,
really need to
we're
be
coming to the end of the show. I want to thank
That's yours.
everybody for tuning in. Again, this has been a very special Frank Talk. We don't do a show like this at all. This is actually a history-making show. There has never been an on-air wedding before on LA Talk Radio History, so we have done it now. We have conquered that. Now we have other things that we need to conquer.
Absolutely.
Again, I want to thank our officiant today, Gloria Allred, for coming out. Congratulate again our married couple, Stephen and Sunny, as they begin their journey. Kim, you were fabulous.
Thank you,
Your
darling.
violin, the singing, everything is wonderful. Again, I want to thank our sponsors. Of course, Spago's, Barbara Lazaroff, thank you so much. I want to thank Maggie's Pastries. I want to thank the Candy Factory, the Thalians, El Portal Theater. You guys are all wonderful. I really appreciate it. Maggie's Pastries, this cake is fabulous, delicious.
And I bet it's gonna be
and we
really
can't
good.
wait to eat it. I don't know how we're going to top this. We'll have to think of
You'll
something.
think of a
We
way.
will think of a way. Everybody that's calling in, thank you so much. Text in and all the others. We'll get your messages to the bride and the groom.
Thank you,
It's
viewers.
overwhelming. You've literally made my board blow up. It literally has blown up
And
here.
remember, if anyone missed it, you can let them know to check
Oh,
the
absolutely.
archives.
It's going to be on archives forever,
Yeah.
or until the dissolution. But I don't think that's going to happen. I think this is going to last. This
Get
is
this
a
man
good
off
one.
the
Are you talking
micro-
about the dissolution of the marriage?
Yeah. No, that's not going to happen.
I don't do divorces anymore, you two, so
Yes,
just remember.
So you need
I
to
only do
stay
marriage.
married, which they will. They've waited this long. It's it. That's it. They're together. So
This is
thank you,
it.
everybody. We appreciate it. We've got a room full of people. Let's all hear a round of applause for this fabulous, the new couple.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, that's right. And we will see you next week, or you'll hear us next week. I don't know that we'll be on. I don't know that I could be on every week because I can't look this good every week. But guys, thank you so much. And of course, we want to thank the station. Of course, Sam, thank you so much.
Thank you, Sam.
This
Thank
has
you,
been
Dina.
special. You really have gone way over the top, and we can't thank you enough. LA Talk Radio rocks, and guys,
Thank you very
keep
much.
tuning in, and we'll see you next week.
Congratulations.
Yes, that would be wonderful.
Oh, thank you.
You're listening to Frank Talk with Frank Sheftel and co-host Kim Yarbrough right here on LA Talk Radio.